Hi, today's key lesson is to develop resilience not by reacting but by responding. Now, what does that mean? So, resilience comes from a similar family word of the word grit by Angela Duckworth, a very popular book and also TED Talk. I recommend you Google that. But when we develop our resilience, what we're doing is that we develop our ability to withstand a lot of pressure, a lot of moments where we feel like giving up, and we work towards that. And how do we develop resilience? We don't do it by reacting. So reacting is like a knee-jerk reaction. If like I hit you on the knee, you automatically get a kick up, right? But resilience is by responding. And the difference between responding and reacting is that responding to something means that you have given it some thinking before you start returning back with something that you've been thinking about. Reacting is an immediate reaction. So you don't want to start reacting to things, because you can get into very troublesome and difficult situations by just immediately reacting to something. And especially now in a world where people can get a bit angry and people get emotional with the lockdown, they start reacting to messages that they see. But when you start to respond to something, you start to think a bit more, and that's how you can build deeper resilience in the things that you do. So an example is that every time I see a message either from work or from family or from social media that got me really emotional, instead of trying to react, I try to respond, and respond properly. And that means thinking before I speak, maybe even just counting to 10 or taking a deep breath. But all this helps me to build resilience, because if you're constantly reacting, you're not going to really go very far, and it can get you into a lot of trouble as well. So always take time to respond, and to respond clearly and consistently. So that's the key lesson. The key to it is to build resilience by responding, not reacting.